hat in the way. But peace to all the guys on earth, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been forever since I made a video. Well, since I posted a video on YouTube or whatever. But today, I really just came to share my story of how I didn't. Well, I'm just gonna tell you how I go. Okay. So boom, back when I was okay, if y'all don't know, I am currently 38 weeks pregnant. Well, today's Sunday, so I'm 39 weeks pregnant today. And yeah, I'm up here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Okay, so this is a place where there is no midwives here. It's hard to find doulas here, and there's no midwife here. So me, I was the type of person, I wanted a midwife because I really don't too much fuck with doctors, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. But so boom, I was looking for a midwife, and I started looking for one when I was 20 weeks pregnant. So boom, after that I had found one over in Greenville. It was called they worked at this place called Blessed Birth. And I looked at the reviews, did some research and everything. Everything seemed cool, all good reviews, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it was exactly how I wanted my delivery and my labor and everything else to go. So, I was like, yeah, well, let me go on and, give her a call. So, boom, I called up there and I talked to this lady. She's a midwife. Her name was Amy. So I talked to her or whatever, and that's when I finally talked to her when I was 22, 24 weeks pregnant. So I talked to her or whatever, and she's like, well, yeah, you have to get your insurance switched over, da 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 da. Well, my first question was, do they take new patients? Because I called almost every birth center up in Greenville and in Simpsonville. I called all of them. So I had finally got to her or whatever, and she was like, well, I asked her, I was like, do you take new patients? Because that was the problem. Nobody was taking new patients. So I was like, okay, cool. So she was like, yeah, we take new patients, da 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 da. You'll just have to get your insurance switched over and this and that so we can start seeing you. And I was like, okay, cool. So the next day I called my insurance thing and got it switched over to Absolute Total Care, because that's what she told me. That's the only insurance that they take. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can get it switched over. Da, da, da. I did that. And then they was like, it's going to take a month for it to actually, for me to get my card so that I could actually use it. So I was like, God damn, a month, when I'm already going on 30 weeks pregnant. So I was like, a month, okay. So I called her back, to make sure that wasn't too long or nothing. She was like, no, that's fine. They usually take about a month, da 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 da. Just keep seeing the current doctor that I'm seeing. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. So I'm up here happy as hell, thinking everything finna go exactly as planned, you know what I'm saying? And so when I finally got my card, it was a month later, I finally got my card. Well, my insurance card. She was like, I called her. I called up there and I was like, yeah, I finally got it, da 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 da. She's like, okay, well, now we can place you for an appointment, da 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 da. I think I called her that Wednesday. So she set I called her that Friday. She set my appointment for that Wednesday. So I'm up here yeah, okay, everything cool, It's even though it's an hour and some change away, you know what I'm saying, I was still gonna go up there. So I was supposed to be there at 2:30, right? All right, so we placed the appointment. She told me I had to get all my records and stuff faxed over to her email or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Told my doctors them to switch it over, and it took them forever to do it. But I called them around 10 that Wednesday morning when I was supposed to go in to Greenville or whatever. And they was like, okay, we sent it over. Da 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 da. All right, like 20 minutes later. So boom, yeah, about 20 minutes later, I get a call from um the Blessed Birth place up in Greenville that I was supposed to be going. I get a call from them. They're like, it was the nurse. It wasn't Miss Amy. So she was like, yeah, but we can't take you as a patient. We don't take new patients, and our schedule is full for the week. And I was just like, okay, well, I already talked to Amy. I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking to her like she don't know what she's talking about. So next thing you know, I was like, okay, well, let me speak to Miss Amy because I didn't want to talk to her honestly because she didn't know what she was talking. I thought she didn't know what she was talking about. So I'm like, okay, let me speak to Miss Amy or whatever. She's like, oh, she's in a meeting. Um, I was like, okay, you know how long this gonna take? She was like, I don't. I was like, okay, well, can you tell her to come back? So the appointment was at 2:30, right? They called me at 12, probably late 12, like 12:30 or something like that when I was about to get ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? I told you it's like an hour and some change away. So I got go up there. I mean, no, I didn't go up there. I'm tripping. But so I had text Miss Amy because I had her regular number or whatever. So I text her and I'm like, what is your nurse talking about? Like, I'm already on your appointment schedule and book or whatever, and there should be no problem. You know what I'm saying? And she's talking about something. Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't take you as a patient. Da 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 da. Due to COVID and this and that and that and this. And then I didn't want to text because that was a conversation that was not meant for texting, honestly. So I was like, okay, well, like, can you call me? After that, she ain't send me no text message, no call, no nothing. When I say no nothing, I haven't heard from her since, and that was like 2-3 weeks ago. So I got my insurance switched over and everything for nothing. And now that I got my insurance switched over, guess what? I gotta pay for fucking shit that I didn't even have to pay for before. Like, I gotta pay for prenatal vitamins. I gotta pay for fucking any type of pills. I gotta pay for other shit that I wouldn't have to pay for if she would have just told me from the jump, oh, we can't take you as a patient due to coronavirus or whatever. I'd have been like, okay, cool. Went looking. But so that day, whenever I found out that whenever she sent me that text, and it was going on like 1:30, it was going on 1 o'clock. I was just like, okay, so don't come. I called back up there, talked to the nurse. She's like, yeah, don't come in today. I was like, don't come in today. I wanted to go up there and just talk to them to get an understanding of what the hell happened. Because either A, like, they got my records like 20 minutes before they called me. So I'm pretty sure they seen something in my file that they did not like. I don't know if it was because I was African American or if it was just because they just really can't take new patients. But why would she tell me she can take new patients if she really couldn't? That's what I don't understand. That's how I just know it's a lie somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie somewhere. But now I gotta wait a whole month to get my insurance back, switched back over to what it was, for everything to be free. It was just a big ass circle. But like, my question is, what would you do? Like, what would you do? That's a good ass question, cause I done ran out of things to do to try to say. I just forgot about it. I was like, fuck it. I just made a birth plan. That I'm gonna have to give birth in this place, Greenwood, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to do a water birth. That was the whole purpose of me getting a midwife, because only midwives are certified and knowing how to do water births. Which don't do shit. They don't do nothing. Like, I don't even need like I just wish they understood. You know what I'm saying? I wish doctors were more smarter than they think they are. You know what I'm saying? But I just really had to come and share with y'all how that went. And please comment. Tell me what would you do? Like, what would you do? Because I called every other midwife that there was. And Greenville and in Simpsonville that there was. They all said, "Oh, we can't take you as a patient. We can't take you as a patient." But it was really because I was too far along. By that time, my insurance card had came. I was like 34 weeks. So I was like, well, damn. But yeah, man. Shit happens, you know. Everything happened for a reason. That's the only reason why I'm not, like, disappointed. But yeah, I just had to let y'all know that. I love myself. Peace, man. Peace.